Good morning.
Good morning to you, Hayden.
Nice to see you again, Kush.
It's a pleasure to be here, Hayden.
And you're a client of ours now, which is fantastic. We've just started a fundraise for you. And I haven't seen this much excitement and buzz around our team for a while now. So I thought it would be a good idea if you could come in and just sort of explain what you do and sort of your client base and why you think now's the right time for Trilateral Research.
Oh, it's a pleasure. We are certainly very excited about the journey that lies ahead and how far we've come.
Perfect. So before we sort of kick off, maybe it'd be helpful if you could just give us a very quick overview of Trilateral Research and what you do.
Yeah. So we are a research company. We build ethical AI to combat complex social challenges like child exploitation, air pollution, modern slavery, etc.
Can we do a little bit of a deep dive on ethical AI? What exactly is ethical AI?
Yes. I mean, as I'm sure you're aware, there's been quite a bit of discussions in the marketplace around safe AI and making AI that really delivers the results. So the first thing that we thought about as it relates to complex social challenges is that they are complex.
Yep.
And most AI today is built by technical people. But what does a technical person understand about the intricacies of child exploitation or modern slavery or the many other sort of social challenges that we've been addressing? So the first thing we did was we built what we call sociotech methods. We take social scientists who have expertise in child exploitation or sociology or other social sciences. We put them and embed them as part of the AI product development lifecycle alongside our technical scientists. That our ethical AI is built on is we have leveraged 15 plus years of research in these topics to understand what's going on inside that black box that is the algorithm, around explainability, i.e. what are these insights and what are the kinds, how do you understand those insights, what is the confidence level of those insights, and what are the kinds of interventions that can be drawn from them. And finally, around bias mitigation. We have worked with police data for the last 6 years, and we've created novel methods to address issues around accuracy and completeness within that data.
It's pretty phenomenal, really.
Indeed, and I have to say, we've had an amazing reception from the marketplace, and we feel very excited. I mean, it took us 6 years to build our first ethical AI SaaS, and really, that is what has really been done is the foundational aspects of the methods.
Yeah, I mean, AI sort of feels a little bit like this overnight sort of sensation, and it's just been very hyped and it's something very new. But as you've said, it's something that you have been doing and researching.
Yes.
For a number of years. And I suppose if we sort of take it in terms of your client base sort of now and in the future, I mean, can you talk us through some of the people that you're working with and provide services to?
Indeed. I suppose I could talk a little bit about our first application that is hitting the marketplace, which is CCM, which is to help police work in a multi-agency setting with local authorities in the NHS to combat child exploitation. It is important to note that their current process is extremely manual and they're working with spreadsheets. So, because we are working with the public sector, we knew that we needed to drive trust and confidence in the product first on an operational basis.
Yep.
So, we've been working with Lincolnshire Police, and that after we built our application, we ran a 6-month operational pilot and test with them, which concluded at the end of 2022. That operational test revealed significant results, including results where they were able to identify children that they had missed, that they were able to identify children 6 months prior to their manual process, and they got a minimum 400% operational capacity.
Wow.
Right, uplift. Okay. So it's important to note that the first thing we needed to do while working with the public sector was to drive trust and confidence in the operational results. Lincolnshire Police's own validation report outlines this, which has been very well received by the rest of policing. We've been working with them to create an ethics by design framework, and they are pushing CCM through that as a case study.
Enterprise sales being difficult and B2B sales being difficult, but sort of what you've had to do, what you are doing with selling to government, it's so much more strategic. It's this multi-pronged approach, and I mean, I can see why you're doing it, because it just adds so much value. The children in the UK and other places are going to be better off if this is a solution that is rolled out nationally.
Indeed, and if I may say, it's not easy to work with the public sector.
No.
We recognize that. And thus, from the outset, we felt that we needed to deliver a value proposition they simply can't ignore.
Yep.
And that's what we have delivered.
And I mean, as we've talked about it before, there's a lot of hype right now about AI. Why do you think now is the right time for you? Why do you think you're so confident in your trajectory?
I mean, I think that's a very good question. I would say a couple of things. First, I would say that there is a tremendous amount of pressure on the public sector to deploy good AI that gives them the operational results and drives the efficiencies around the kind of demand that they are having. They are looking for novel AI solutions that can help them achieve that.
Yep.
The second thing, as if you are, paying attention to the ether these days, we are all talking about, the sort of big leaders within AI, Elon Musk and a variety of others, have signed letters on the need for safe AI.
Yep.
The UK government and Rishi Sunak has created a flagship conference, which is taking place in early November, which is the UK's flagship conference on AI safety. And to address this need of creating controls within AI, we feel that the time for our applications is now. And we have been providing thought leadership into that conference on AI safety that is going to be taking place and is hosted by the Department of Science, Innovation and Technology. And we feel that the time for our applications, for the time for our value proposition, is very much at this present moment.
Agreed. It's super exciting, and we're very excited to work with you as well. So
it is a pleasure. I look forward to continuing to work with you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Kush.
Thank you.